YouTube. What's the word, everyone? My name is That Violin Guy, and welcome. I guess not welcome back. You guys know that I've done content on YouTube before, but just not like this. I do music videos and audio stuff. Regardless, I was taking a step back, looking at all my what was happening on YouTube, and first of all, I just want to say genuinely thank you for the 1,000 subs. That means a lot to me. Future David put in a big ol' 1,000 sub thing right here. It means a lot. It really does, because it means that people care for my content. That's music and stuff like that, and especially nowadays where I'm feeling really discouraged sometimes about not being as successful as I want to be on TikTok or not doing as well as I'd want to on YouTube, but I figured it'll be alright. So I took a step back and I really said, what do I want to do going forward with YouTube? And I promise we'll get to the fun part of the video, but I just wanted to say that I'm going to take YouTube a little bit more seriously. Let me know if you like videos like these. We're just going to do a little reaction video. We're actually going to do a TikTok reaction video, as it should be. If you haven't seen my TikTok, check out the link in the description below right now, or check the card out. It's up to you. But I wanted to really just take a moment here, and you guys don't really know me that well on YouTube. If you watch my TikToks, you know me pretty well, but I figured this would be a chance for me to sit down, have some fun, and react to something and see some good violin memes. So, of course, That Violin Guy reacts to those violin memes. Let's take a look at some of those great juicy bits of TikTok that I find myself on more than I care to admit. We're going to be looking at some of the great TikToks of violin TikToks instead of practicing. I should be practicing now, but yet here we are, not practicing. So let's do exactly what the video implies, you know what I'm saying? So let's do it.
Hey, I walk around like that on the trigger.
True. Block of wood, $30,000. Makes sense to me. I'm going to assume that that's a $30,000 instrument, and she's not bluffing, but it could just be a violin, and she's making up a price, but no, that's accurate. True. That one gets a truth stamp from David. Moving on. I'm gonna keep going. True. This is the nature of the classical beast, which is why I don't, personally as a player, if we're going to talk about like the type of violin style that I want to do in particular, isn't fully down the classical route, it isn't fully down the fiddle route. There is lots of money to be made in both fields. Like, don't let anyone tell you otherwise. There is tons of money to be made in both fields. It's just that the fact of life is that you have to find ways to do that. For example, fiddle gigs. A mariachi band, not considered to be classical, more considered to be more fiddle. Bluegrass band, normal country band. Those are all gigs that are possible to do down to the fiddle route. Classical route, it is play with an orchestra. Like, there's two routes there. I don't know. I just don't like this. I don't like this TikTok. I don't agree with it. Being discouraged by child prodigies, like, why? Honestly, like, okay. With this being said, I played the violin when I was 3. I was not good when I was 3. I was garbage. When I was 11, I still wasn't very good. I still don't consider myself to be the greatest at it today. Still consider myself to be learning it. There's just so much to learn about, especially now that I work at this violin shop. I learn so much more about the instrument every day. It's so strange. It's so surreal. I'm like, I've been in this 15 plus years of dealing with this thing, and there's still so much that I don't know about it, which is exciting, but at the same time, it's just like, yeah, I know nothing. I'm a dumb old 20-year-old that's still learning how to make money. doing what I love, which it would be stuff like this and stuff with my violin and making music and producing it. Like, that's what I love to do. But being discouraged by child prodigies, why? Number one, who cares? Honestly, that doesn't make any sense to me. Why would you ever, like, compare yourself to a child that practices 8 hours a day? A lot of people, what they don't understand is violin takes natural talent. No, it doesn't. It is 100% a skill-based learning instrument of practice and practice and practice and practice and practice. No child just comes out of the womb knowing how to do a perfect bow hand or like exactly where to set their fingers on the violin. Like, you think these 11-year-olds that are out there playing with symphonies and playing like Paganini 24 Caprice when they're like 11, do you think they wanted to do that? Like, genuinely? Maybe they did. Maybe they're absolute freaks of nature. But it's like the Olympics. Like, the influences specifically more like your parents in your life kind of are, and you will be in the Olympics. And I will set you up for that success when you are 3 years old. And so when a parent is like, you will be a child prodigy, you will practice 8 hours a day and never go to school. Like, fine by me if you want to do that, but my teacher right now, she's absolutely awesome, calls child prodigies training of the second violinist. When you reach a certain point in your violin career and you can play like Paganini 24 Caprice when you're 13, like, what else is there for you to learn? Like, seriously, you're just going to shut yourself down because you've played with all these amazing symphonies and everyone's told you you've been so absolutely fantastic all your life. When you start growing and everyone starts catching up to you skill-wise, you're just going to be like, I don't care. I don't even like the violin. I'm just good at it. Like, at that point, what's the kid going to do? That's from my perspective. Don't compare yourself to child prodigies. They're crazy and really cool to watch, but I wouldn't take them seriously as like I'm so bad because this child has practiced 4 times of my lifespan in their 8-year life. I wouldn't do that. The song's a vibe, though. Being never satisfied with a performance is also a true mark of a classical musician. I still fall victim to that to this day. So keep everything in perspective. We all need to learn. There's no such thing as perfect performance, and I genuinely do believe that. I think that we can get really, really close, but not without computerized help like autotune. I use autotune sometimes, and I don't like autotune, especially because I like a certain tone for my violin to be consistent, but even I use autotune sometimes. Like, you're never going to have a perfect performance without a little bit of computer help. So, from a music producer and a classical violinist standpoint, that's your answer on both those. Moving on.
Here on the violin. This is what I sound like 5 years on the violin.
I wish that's how it actually was.
This is what I sound like 10 years on the violin.
10 years? That sounds about right, but that's a really hard song.
Sound like 100 years on the violin.
Really? You're gonna pick that song to end with? Boccherini Minuet? Really? Moving on. That's such a simple song. Like, 100 years on the violin, yes. Boccherini Minuet. It makes sense. What? That doesn't make any sense. It's not a hard song to play. It's a very simple, basic song. It doesn't mean that you can't add nuances of difficulty to it, but that was stupid. That was a dumb one. Oh, Lord. Oh. Hey, actually, I'm vibing with it. Never mind. I changed my mind. You know what? I vibe with it. I like it. First of all, you made me cringe with the way you put it up, but you figured it out.
Hey.
This guy's face right now. He's so done.
What are you doing?
This is me,
I was gonna make
for sure.
TikTok. I was playing the song.
And I messed everything up. Alright, man. You need practice.
You should be practicing. What is the obsession with Boccherini Minuet? I need to know. I need to know. Tell me out there. What's the obsession? What is it? What is it? I demand to know. What is the obsession with it? Please.
Orchestras are just the same instrument in different sizes, and we are letting them get away with this.
No, it's not. In truth, he's half right. He's half right. You have violin, you have viola, you have cello, you have bass. He's not wrong. You're not wrong, Chief, but, like, there's so many different things that each can be used for, so I don't really know about that one. That is genius. Hey, I can relate to that. I can ride a unicycle too. Now I really want to do that IRL. Like and comment if you want to see me do that in a TikTok. That'd be so stupid anyway.
Oh, dude, sick. I love the violin. It's a viola, Tommy.
I have ran into that before. I might or might not have done that when I was a little bit younger and a little bit dumber. Started playing in the womb. See? Started playing in the womb. In reality, people think that. I know he like put it as a joke. Obviously, you can't possibly do that. But back to my child prodigy spiel that I went on earlier. Yo, wait, hold up. This is the beauty of the internet right here. This right here kind of encapsulates everything. First, you have the name, the beginner. The beginner has a TV for a head, not just any TV, the old 60s TV. Then it has a Captain America shield on, playing a violin. What could go wrong? What is that? Dude looks like a Dark Souls boss. I've never seen anything more American in my life. God bless America. Great. I don't know what to say. This is just a funny TikTok.
What's up, TikTok? My girlfriend just dumped me, so I'm gonna go try and get her back by playing the violin.
Sorry for eating your dog, I miss you!
What? First of all, cringy bohold, but that was good. That was good. I give that a funny.
So my measure 420, it's F natural, not F sharp. You're always
Funny.
like super off, and like every time we get to it, I'm like, ugh, you know what I mean? So if you just like write that in. Okay, good. Oh.
Don't ever be this person. Don't do it. Don't you do it. Don't. I'm looking at you, orchestra kids. Don't ever be this person. Don't do it. Okay. Because I've had to deal with this. It's not fun. Except it was always bowings for me. They're like, your bowing is wrong here. And I'm like, man, get that weak stuff out of here. And I should have been a little bit more adamant on my bowings when I was younger. I'm running into problems now. But, you know, we figure it out. We live, we learn. It's one of my things that I'm working on very religiously now. So, everyone calm down. I'll get better at my bowings. That was good. I reacted to some great, spicy, good violin memes. Let me know what you think. I've never really done a video like of this format before, so leave a comment. Hit the like button, hit the dislike button. I'm probably the only YouTuber that'll tell you, hit the dislike button if you didn't like this. I don't know. I don't know if this is going to get pushed out. I don't know if anyone will see this. I hope that they will. But let me know what you think. If you want to see more of these, see more of my reactions to stuff, let me know. This was fun. I enjoyed it. Hopefully, this is my 4th time doing this, by the way. This is my 4th time. I think that The first 2 times, this is 3. The first 2 times, I did this, it was with a different video, and then I watched a different video. Then I did this a 3rd time with this video, but that was like over 2 weeks ago, so I just didn't remember it. So I might have said some of the same things that I said 2 weeks ago. So I hope that everything works this time, and I can upload the video, because I'd be really happy if I just get the video done at this point. 4 times major computer crash. Anyway, with that being said, I'm that violin guy, and I will see all of you on the flip side. See you later.